Clement Masombo.
Right, away from that, the Kenya Kwanza administration is now in the final steps or stages of coming up with a law that will regulate demonstrations in the country. That bill seeks to put liability on the shoulders of the organizers in the event of destruction of property or injuries and, of course, the loss of lives. The Assembly Demonstrations, Picketing and Petitions Bill 2023, sponsored by Mbeere North Member of Parliament Geoffrey Ruku, seeks to have organizers of the protests held liable and accountable. Now, the bill also spells out the penalties for those who engage in outlawed protests. Among those is a year of imprisonment. As KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Toh now explains, a section of Kenya Kwanza members of parliament also want Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leader Raila Odinga arrested for calling today's chaotic demonstrations.
In what appears to be a move by the government to tame the opposition's weekly protests, the Mbeere North legislator Geoffrey Ruku says the bill, which is currently awaiting presentation to the House for first reading, will hold those leading protests held liable for organizing demos and protests in the event of destructions, injuries, and loss of lives.
In future, when you organize a demonstration, they are not peaceful, they are causing destruction, then you must be held liable so that we can have well-organized demonstration which ensures the right of the other person.
Speaking at Parliament buildings Tuesday, the legislator said the demonstrations held recently have not been peaceful and have violated Article 37 of the Constitution, which guarantees for the right to assemble, demonstrate and picket.
Schools have been closed in Nairobi. We have witnessed destruction of our infrastructure in Morongo Express Highway, serious destruction of property and infrastructure. We are likely to lose life today.
Vandalization of infrastructure within the express railway, an installation that Kenyans spend too much money putting up, that cannot qualify to be within the ambit of picketing and the demonstration.
I want to encourage the youth out there that they should not be used in these demonstrations. Time has come for the youth to actually exercise their own rights independently.
We have agreed he's a powerful man. He can say this country to go for a holiday and it goes to a holiday. But we want to appeal because we cannot say that we can continue the way we are continuing.
The bill also seeks to impose a 1-year imprisonment for those who convene unlawful demonstrations against the penal code. Further, the legislature wants the act to outlaw the carrying of banners, placards, or speeches that are seen to be inciting. The bill also wants protesters to be barred from carrying any weapons or wearing clothing resembling that of officers from disciplined forces.
For us to have politicians in future who will not destroy our infrastructure, and if they do, they pay for the destruction. That's why we have to enact this legislation.
A section of the Kenya Kwanza legislators has already called for an immediate arrest of the opposition leader Raila Odinga for leading demonstrations that have so far led to vandalism, as witnessed along the Nairobi superhighway, and deaths of more than 10 people.
The police pronunciation terming today's demonstration as illegal because there was no notice given is enough reason why Raila Odinga should be taken to court.
The bill is set to generate hot debate when the House resumes from a short recess. Emmanuel Toh, KTN News, Nairobi.
Civil rights groups release reports on